What is up, everybody? BL723 here, coming at you with a new video. This video, I wanted to go over a new attack strategy. Since they boosted the Valkyries in the latest update, they have been a very popular troop that a lot of players have been using up in the higher levels. And so I decided to put together my own combination. And it consists of one golem, a golem in the CC, along with 10 wizards, 21 to 22 Valkyries, and then I swapped up the spells a little bit. I was using 4 earthquakes to open up a wide area in the middle there, along with another jump and 2 rage. So I ended up switching that up because I really like the combination of 3 jump spells and 2 rage versus 4 quakes. The reason I did that is so I could add a poison spell, because I ran into a situation where I came across some balloons in the CC and they caused a lot of problems for me. So it's just easier to have a poison just in case. Also gets rid of the skeletons near the town hall, and it can also provide some protection against the CC troops if they do come out. So I wanted to show you a couple replays here. It's a very, very strong attack strategy, and a lot of the top players are using it. And so I decided to give it a try because it's really strong. So I really anticipate that Supercell is going to do a huge adjustment to the Valkyries, because I think they're a little too strong right now. Kind of like they did with the Hogs a long time ago. The Hogs are so strong. They were 3-star in bases, even top level bases, and Supercell came out and increase the damage on the giant bombs to the Hogs, and so I think they're going to do something else for the Valkyries here. But I'm going to take advantage of it as long as I can. So this particular strategy right here channels to the town. 2 jump spells so that I have easy access in, funnel the troops into the middle there toward the town hall. So I first dropped the golems as kind of protection, the wizards behind the Valkyrie. I dropped the poison. And if you notice the Valkyries, they're just so quick moving through that base. I like to put a rage spell down where they're going to be, not where they are, mainly because they move so quickly. And if you drop it right where they are, they're going to be out of it so fast, it's not really going to make a difference unless they're right on the town hall. So I missed the King's ability right there. I still had the Queens. I saved that up, activated it. Now this Lava Hound caused a little bit of problems there, but I was able to activate the Queen's ability and get that out of there and get the 50%. So this was a pretty tough base, but the Valkyries did a really good job of cleaning it out. I just didn't do a very good job of the King and Queen's ability, and also, funneling those troops like I should. But it's a very, very strong strategy. So I want to show you another strategy along those same lines. If you've come across any base without a king and queen, very, very strong, and if it's not completely maxed out base, you have a high probability of doing a 100% on these bases, just because the Valkyries are so strong. So if you noticed here, he doesn't have maxed cannons, he doesn't have maxed archers or the mortars, so that provides a really good strategy for me. So if you notice here, I added, let me slow that down, I added a healer to kind of follow behind, and you'll see how it does a lot of good here in just a second, because if it follows behind the Valkyries, they're so fast, especially when they get near an air defense. They can take it out so quickly that healer is just has a hard time to keep up with the Valkyries. And so if you watch here, just how quickly these Valkyries move through the base. So I'm going to slow it down to 1 here just to see how quickly they're moving through the space. So I want to drop that last rage as they got through that wall. And see that air defense didn't even really have a chance to, it was on that healer for quite a while. Got my king and queen up there still doing damage. These Valkyries just move through here, taking everything out. And so they move a lot quicker than they used to. And I think with that double damage to buildings as it moves in between them is a really, really powerful thing, especially if you get a bunch of them together. And in this case, I happen to have a healer, decided to take 1 healer, in case I get in a situation like this where, it can help to keep these Valkyrie's health up. I ended up doing a 3-star on this base. Um, so as you can see, they're extremely powerful and fast. I want to show you one more here, and I changed that up with the healer just recently to try to see if it would, come into a situation like that where um, it would help me out in the last moments. So this guy has 2 Infernos down. Not too big of a deal to try and get him, and especially get the Town Hall. I think he's just wanting somebody to get the Town Hall so he can get 1 star and try not to lose too much trophies. So I tried to take advantage of that because I was looking for attack for about a half an hour. So I went in there and took care of business. I got that healer there, just kind of follows around and is back behind, and these Valkyries move so quick through this base here that it's able to keep the queen up at this point, to be able to move through this base and eventually move to 100%. So this is a new strategy I'm really liking, mainly because of the speed of the Valkyries, and if you get them in the right channel, they can take out a lot of buildings very quickly, and it's a really, really solid troop now. So anyways, move through this base, I end up getting another 100%. That healer stays on the queen the entire time and ends up helping her to kind of clean up this base and get another 100%. So obviously I wouldn't have got 100% if he had his Infernos in there, he had his king and queen up, and he had his CC full of troops, but I still would have gotten a decent amount even with just those. So currently I was on vacation for a week, so I lost quite a bit of few trophies, didn't attack that much at all. I'm pushing back up to Legend League right now. I have 1 more cannon left to go before I'm maxed, and I got the Infernos maxed, and then I also got the new level 7 barracks. I'm not quite sure about the bowler. I don't really see a use for him right now. I'm not going to attempt or try to use him in any way if I already have a system that's working well, so I'm going to continue doing the one that works good for me and is helping me push as high as I need to. So please leave a comment of a video you want me to make next time. I'll continue to try to do a couple videos a week, helping you to learn these new strategies so that you can push it to the top. Please subscribe and like, and thank you so much.